Hey, it says we are live. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Get your coffee cup, get your coffee. Let's talk to everybody. I thought Bugman was going to go live, but I didn't see him, so better give y'all everybody a place to come hang out and enjoy the morning. We're finally starting to thaw out here. I mean, a little bit, a little bit. Some of it melted yesterday, but not a lot. The ice is so snow and ice. It's not more or less ice. It's more or less a lot of not that much sleet. It's snow, sleet, and snow, and it kind of formed, and it's like concrete out there. Hey, Scooter, good morning. I tried scooping some of it off, and it's stuck so froze so hard that concrete you can't get it loose. And I'm not going out there busting it. I been asking the city why we got that nice John Deere tractor up there with that front loader and that rear blade on it. How come you ain't been out here on the city streets and clearing the streets off like every other town? And I guess they're using this decoration. It's not meant to be used. Morning, Scotty, Fun Fishing Adventures. Morning, Steel. Steel, there you stuff. What's up? Good morning. Yeah, so our roads are just now our roads here in town is it's basically ice. And when it starts to thaw, it becomes slush chunks and uh every street in our town's messed up bad. I mean, if you don't drive real slow, you're going to be slamming into somebody's vehicle. I mean, it's just that bad our town in town. Because they think our tractor up there's a decoration. It's pretty bad when a farmer gives you a nice tractor and you won't go up there and use it. Mustang. I don't know. Afraid to go up there and say, "Hey, I'll drive that tractor. I'll push that snow out of the way, make it clear the roads a little bit, make it easier for people." And but I'm afraid they'll put me in jail because if you touch that tractor, boy, ooh, Lord have mercy. Nobody else drives it. It's been sitting in the same spot for 2 years. Ain't been moved. Forget that. I ain't going fishing. Our water's still froze over. Hey, Buggy. Good morning. There's Buggy. I ain't going fishing. Still too cold. Ugh. Yesterday, I'm at the VA. Okay, Bug, guess why you didn't go live? I was waiting on you to see if you're going to go live. Uh, it's not frozen like Kentucky Dam. Why? No, that water's flowing. But going down them steps will be a different story, I believe. You just sit down, just ride down into going down the water. Hey, there's Babaloo. We got 11.5 inches of snow and no ice. Yeah, you got a lot of snow up that way. Morning, Billy. Snow here again all night. Girl, me, I'll keep that mess for now. We're supposed to be this week. I think one of the days of the high is supposed to be in 50. Then we're supposed to be in the 40s. And the lows are supposed to be like in the 20s or something like that. I mean, it's not going to be that bad. I went fishing yesterday, got about 20 gillies. Awesome, Buggy. Awesome. Glad you got out there, bud. I'm glad you found some water that wasn't frozen. Baba Lou got some snow, didn't he? Ooh, broke that ball. Man. Well, here we got snow, and it's snowed for a long time and pretty good. And then it started sleeting, and we probably got a 1/2 inch of sleet. And then it snowed on top of that. And everybody knows that sleet is colder than snow. And man, I'm telling you, when you walk around out there, you got a little bit of snow on top, you hear the crunch, and then it's real soft underneath that sleet layer, and it's about that thick. And you be walking across there, roll, just fall through it. Yeah, Buggy fishes. You already seen when he carp fishes. Man, he can tear carp up now. I like when he goes carp fishing. I'll come up there and I'll read the chat for him where you can hear it, where you can watch his rods, because once he starts getting on carp, he stays busy catching them. Uh-oh, Buggy's called him out. Scotty, look out. Hey, there's a rat rod. Hey, what's up, River Rat? Good morning. Hit that like button. But all the roads everywhere is clear except for here in this town. This town is, I'm telling you, man, it is bad. Yeah, Scotty is scared of a challenge. He'll be up for that challenge, Buggy. Hey, I could host that for y'all right here. Let's see. I went to the Madrid. I think it was the Madrid one day. I went somewhere, and man, our waters are froze over here. Okay, but it has to be at least 55 degrees. I'm old. Yeah, Babaloo's in the house. Hey there, Anthony J. All day, and you're not. Morning, Anthony. Uh, 11 and a half inches of snow. Phew, mercy. Well, I think we got 4 to 5, maybe that. Said, heck, the Ohio was froze. Jeez. Just all damn day. You go to your carp spot and I'll go to mine. It's on. Yeah, you better let it warm up right now. Carp's cold and they're not biting very good. But you still catch them. But you ain't seen Buggy chase his rod down when carp hits it, you're missing out. Oh, same way with Scotty too. You don't believe me? Go check out one of his shorts that I made for him, and yeah, got a ton of views on it. It looked like he'd run across top of that water to get that rod. That rod took off. He got it though. Yeah, 2 rod limit. Really? Is that froze over, Buggy? Oh yeah, you're a little colder than we are. I bet up there where Brokeback Bob's at, I bet his waters are froze over too. Hey, I want to know something. Babaloo, how far do you live from the Missouri River? Yeah, I can't keep up with more than two when he's carp fishing. Well, I only use 2 rods. Everybody, once you get 3 rods out for carp, when they start hitting, I'm there to enjoy it, catch some fish, feel enjoy that bite. 3 will work you to death. 2 works me pretty bad now. 2 miles from the river. I plan on making a trip up that way to the Missouri River. I don't know when. I got the trip to Indiana coming up this year, so I don't know when I'll be able to get up that way. But I do make plan on making a trip to go up that way, and I'm gonna check out the Missouri River down its banks and see if I can do a little prospecting down the banks up there for some gold. I mean, there's not a whole bunch of it, but there is some. Might get to see you up there and do a little bank fishing or something. There's a bank fishing, there's a prospect at the same time. You never know. I have lived here since 2004, and I have yet to get a single fish out of that dang river. What? Everybody brags about that river, but I guess they're all in boats. Morning, Beverly. How's Beverly doing this morning? These gates are open at Kentucky water. I imagine all that snow melt is going to be pretty much flooding when it gets done. I'm going to start researching the Missouri River, the Missouri River. Anthony J. all day. And you know why? Because you're not. Uh, I tell you what, it's not going to be too bad today. We're going to have some more melting coming up. The current is too strong in my area. Well, we just might have to come up there, look for a place and where it's a good little sandbar gravel out there and put some rods out, pan for some gold just to mess around. Still be fine. Skips will start to move in soon. Not now. They won't. I mean, there's some there now, but not real soon. They're still over a month away on that. Or at least for me. I mean, you can go up there and try it. I know for me, it's going to be a while. Oh, sounds like the missus is up. She's already on the phone with somebody. Let me go get me some coffee and shut this door, and I'll be right back. Eric B, what's going on? Good morning. I asked the skips, and they said it was time. The skip whisperer. Hold on, Eric B. I'll be right back. Oh, she's talking to the nurse at the nursing home for her mom because yesterday her mom was real bad. I mean, got real bad. Hey, Eric B, when you going to host another carp tournament sometime this spring? I like to get Scotty in on that, Bugman in on that. Anthony J needs to learn how to fish for carp. He can get on it. That'd be fun. Anybody who wants to get in on it. That deal we talked about, we're still doing that. I just have to put that on hold for a little bit. I still got some shad and skip from last year. Not many, but I still got a few. But it's still coming, Eric. Your carp tournaments are pretty cool. They're good. I just don't know when you're gonna have another one. Anthony J catches carp all the time. You know, I'm not talking about them kind of carp. And yes, I do watch his lives and his shorts. Them kind of carp are I don't know. I just don't like catching them. Those kind. He said, yes, tournaments are coming soon. Good. When it warms up. I'm trying to do a crappie tournament this month. Oh, this is a little too cold. Probably our lakes froze over. Maybe if you do one in springtime, around April sometime. I said, I don't know. I can't even catch one of them carp. Anthony can, but he's bass fishing though. And every now and then he hooks up into one. It's a heck of a pull on it too. I always think I had some sort of state record, but that's a that it's but damn, it's a stinking Asian carp. They take a pretty good one, man. And some carp get big. I didn't know they had a state record for Asian carp since they was invasive species, but I guess they do. I do know they got one for big head carp. Uh, but it's a topic Wednesday, man. Y'all want to pick your own topic? Pick a topic. We'll talk about it. Oh yeah, grass carp gets big. I think my biggest is 22 point something. Uh, I got a picture of it, man. That thing is big, big for 22 pounder. He's long. First one I ever caught in my life. Never caught one before. Oh yeah, I'd fight. Yeah, they could fight, man. He said grass carp probably my favorite. Yeah, yeah. As far as the carp goes, yeah, that's one of my favorites too. They're like a torpedo, man. They can fight. Hey, morning, Mister Terry B. The only reason why I fish for carps because uh a lot because man it's fun to catch fish and that's what it's all about is catching fish and feeling that fight. And one of the best fights there are is in the carp. Man, that dude will run sideways up and down the river and roll and jump out of the water. I mean, they just fun to catch. And it makes it good for live TV and videos. I mean, I just wished I had a cameraman on some of the carp I catch, so that way you can catch the action in the water from that carp. And that's why I always try to stand aside to get out of the camera view to show y'all the rod and the carp jumping out there. That's pretty cool. I think it's cool anyway. Uh, well, yesterday they came in and they put the fiber optic in my house for Wi-Fi, and it seems to be doing pretty good. Uh, and haven't had no trouble out of it yet. But it don't take up as near as much space on my desk as that other system did from the towns, the cable that's in town. I've got my desk pulled up further up so he can work on it. Put this white box on the side of the wall here, and then run into the little box in front of the desk. And I kind of like it like this. It gives me more room. So, welcome in, everybody. Get your coffee. Hit that like button, share it out. And all your friends, your neighbors, your aunts, your uncles, your dogs, your cats, even the dude with the gerbil up his butt down the road. Say, pull that dude out and get in and watch old Rusty. Get your coffee, come in here and wake up and get going. Get your day started. Because it's hump day. Hump day, hump day, hump day, all day day. I rocked it like a good old gun sight. Yep. It's pretty good. It's fast. we opted for the 1G part of it. And I said, well, did I get 1G? Hey, Chad, what's going on, Chad Thomason? What do you mean, the red or green one? The box is gray. It's got green light about that long. Uh, anyway, we opted for the 1G, and I asked him, well, do I got 1G? And he said, you got right, almost right up on 1G. He said, you don't exactly get 1G. He said, you get close to it. He said, because you still have signals come from satellite and stuff like that. He said, but you got the best. And I said, well, I'm going to be paying for it. Yeah, might as well. Oh, there's still in you back. Welcome back, Steele. Saying hello to everybody. Chad Thomason. So, Billy, you should know there's several more in here. They should know that I send out the good morning things. It's the chickens. They good morning to you. Come on, y'all. Hope you have a good day. Chicken thing. The ugly little chicken. I think one of the ugliest chickens there was. Woo. Yeah, they were watching a lot of shorts, a little chihuahua and that bulldog. And that chihuahua's always doing stuff to that bulldog. That's funny. But it's, yep, I think it's neat. Hey, I'm just saying good morning to you guys. You know, making breakfast for my daughter. Awesome. You're a good daddy. Yeah, mine's grown, got 3 kids. They still ask me what am I fixing sometimes. Dad, what are you fixing to be? Nothing. Hey, there's Mr. Paul Boyd. Good morning, Paul. What is that on my foot? Sticking me in the foot. What is that? Oh, I can see what it is. And good Lord, I just dropped it again. What is that? Come on back here, dude. I don't need you getting into my foot. Where'd you go? Heard you fall. Anything that falls in this carpet disappears, man. I know it's here because I just had it. It fell out of my hand again. Good Lord, there's another one. Got the carpet down here and these hooks. I didn't even know it was in the floor. I'm glad I'm barefooted. Where'd that daggone one go? And get my flashlight to look from that floor because I know it's here somewhere because, man, I just don't want to get my foot in it. But it, no. For some reason, this carpet here, I'll pick shoes and put in here. Something falls on the floor here, it's gone. It's like it eats it or something. It blends in so well. Man, where is it at? Now that starts worrying me now. I just rub my foot across this carpet. And it had to drop right here. Well, I guess I'll find it with my foot because I'm bad about rubbing my feet across the carpet. Yeah, I can't believe I can't find that. Well, I guess I'll find it when it stabs me in my foot one. Every now and then I'll feel something under my foot. And I was like, what is that? Oh, down there, it's a hook. Huh? That get down there. And I'm pretty much sure that I know that my youngest granddaughter, I keep my rods in here. They are there. That I got two rod racks over here, and I've got all my B&M rods over in that corner. And so I got my little tackle boxes that got different for different fish species. Roll the chair around us for the crunch. Yeah. And I guarantee you, my granddaughter gets in them and she'll play with the hook. That's weird. She's never got one in her finger. And all I got to do is just grab hold of one and I stab myself. And I think she drops one on every now and then. Uh-oh, is that it right there? I think I just run my foot across it. Where'd it go? I know it's here somewhere. Oh, I'll probably find it and get my foot. I done did that once. I had one of them mustad hooks, a small one, and I went to get up and my foot slipped. I thought, oh my God, I pulled it up and there's a hook in. I'll find it eventually. This room here is where I keep my clothes and the dressers and stuff. And got my deer mounts, my fish mounts, and this is where I keep all my rods and stuff like that in here. Oh, and a toy box for my granddaughter. She comes in here and plays. Mom in here watching YouTube. And she comes in here and plays with Hot Wheel cars. Fascinated with them. She'll take and line them up according to the colors and the shapes. She don't push them around. She'll pick them up with wheels and do this right here. Then she'll lay them down and get them all lined up. It's like my grandson collects some ducks that people put in their Jeeps. Don't know why, but I don't get it. But anyway, uh, my grandson collects some things. You got a bunch of them. You go to their house, and every one of them's color lined up by the colors. And it's pretty neat how she does that. That's that autism. So what's everybody's plans today? Get the work week over, staying warm. I put my big dog back outside yesterday, and that Argentina Dogo, I put him back out. Oh, he's loving life. He is loving life. He just don't want to be in the house. I mean, I brought him in because it's supposed to be single digit weather, and he won't get in that doghouse with that heat lamp. You can put all kinds of straw in there you want to for him to lay down in. Got the heat lamp where keep him warm, and he'll go in the doghouse and push out every bit of that straw on the ground and lay right in front of him. He will not be in there. I haven't figured that one out. That's a that's a hook right there that I picked up out of the floor. Yeah, I plan on making a trip up there to I might old see old Babaloo, Brokeback Bob, hit the Missouri River, do a little fishing, a little panning for gold, go live. Might have to make a trip up that way. Can't remember how far it lives from me. I think it's like 5 hours or something. I know it'd be 5 hours because I go to Lake Ozarks. It takes me 5.5 hours to get there. So it might be 6 or 7 hours to get to its house. Uh, uh, I don't plan on going fishing anytime soon. I was wanting to go back carp fishing, and we got we got a police officer up at the school, and he comes out every day for the little kids to get to the cars for the families to make sure nobody runs through there. Hey, morning, Uncle Lou. And he stopped me yesterday. He said, "Come here, park right here. Come here, park right here." I knew what he wanted. I pulled up the road, window down. I said, "Joe, what's going on?" He said, "You've been trout fishing." He said, "Where's that place at? I want to go." And I told him, I said, "I wouldn't go right now if it's froze over. What about that thick of ice?" I wouldn't go. I said, "No, I ain't been up there trout fishing. It's froze solid." If it thaws out, I might go back up there just to catch some, just to play with them. I like catching trout. They're pretty cool. Morning, Denise. You can keep them now. It's after the 1st of February. You can keep them. You're allowed 4. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to go back catfishing. I still got some bait from last year I need to use up. It's very well vacuum sealed, so it's you cut it open, it's like being fresh. So, I was watching a video yesterday. Old boys put out the trap lines, and he got him a sucker, and it's about that long, big. Did it look like a sucker or a common carp? I couldn't really tell, but you could tell it was either a sucker or a common carp because they showed it just real quick. And he throws it out there, and they come back and check it later, and his big flathead hit it. The bait wasn't nowhere near around, but the flathead was hooked on the hook. The title of it was Huge Baits, Big Fish, or something like that. Or Will Big Baits Work, or Big Baits Will Catch Huge Fish, or something like that. Uh, I'm sitting there watching a fish that's on a hook that can't get away from nothing. It's standing around running in circles. And a big flathead comes up there. Yeah, he gonna grab it. Yeah, Raphaels, I'll take 2, please. uh, got Uncle Lou in the house, Denise, PB Catfishing, Mr. Paul Boyd, Rat Rod. Hey, good morning, everybody. Let me see what I can do. Bam, 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 bam. Turn this up here like that. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all like that spinnerini? Yeah, we're just spinnerini. Oh, we'll spin you right back, too. Whoa, hang on to your britches. In case Eric's out driving, he will come up. Share his words of wisdom. Fat Cat, where's Fat Cat? Fat Cat. I didn't see him come in. I'm looking here on the TV. I guess his name didn't pop up. And I can't do the comments thing because it's dead small in there. Where's Fat Cat? Hey, there's Fishing with G-Dad. Good morning. G-Dad's been out fishing. He lived down in Texas. He's been out trying to catch him some fish down in that cold air down there. I don't know if he's lived down the part where it got real bad or not, but he was out fishing. He was dressed up. It looked like he was cold. Me, I've been watching a lot of people's channels. When they go live, watching videos, I just been chilling out, kick back, watching. Ain't saying nothing. See. I don't see Stacy in here. Bank Fishing Adventures. Bank Fishing Adventures don't exist no. It's Fishing with Stacy. Hey, Solo. Gone Fishing with Stacy. I think that's what it is. Gone. Hey, Scotty. Gone Fishing with Stacy. Solo. Yeah, Scotty needs glasses. He needs something. I don't see G in here. He just saying hi in case they're watching. I do get a lot of people that watch, but they won't comment in here because I guess they're afraid to be seen commenting on my live. I don't know. They just don't. Scotty said, hey, Scotty does have glasses. So that means he needs to renew his prescription. Get your checkup, man. Get your checkup. Solo, he won the itty bitty catfish tournament. I got second place. I still say Solo, we got screwed on that one. You did, you won, but I know nobody wants to be seen with me. Right, I might fart or something. I don't know. Hey, I had fun down there at Grizzly Jig. Me and Scotty, fun fishing adventures there. We went Saturday. We were supposed to meet Mid South down there, Mike, but he was sick, so he couldn't attend. So me and Scotty went down to Crothersville, Missouri, went to the Grizzly Jigs seminar thing they had going on down there, which actually they bring in people and they just try to sell stuff. And it's pretty cool. They got a lot of good stuff. If you want to get on the mailing list, go to grizzlyjig.com and get on the mailing list. Uh, they don't have a whole lot of catfish stuff. There was some catfish. B&M was down there for catfishing, and there was a couple more down there. But mostly it's all crappie. It's a crappie company. And uh, it wasn't too bad here. We're back in the 70s for next week. Get out of here. that? Uh, but they have a lot of interesting stuff, and they have a lot of parts that you can't find for boats, pontoons, and if you want love crappie fishing, they got a bunch of stuff down there. But not all crappie jigs work on every body of water. They're just different types of jigs for some reason. Uh, so you have to pick and choose what you want. But if you don't get on their catalog mailing list, get on that, and you can order stuff on it that you can't find anywhere else. Yeah, Mafia Rods was there. I got to meet the guy with Mafia Rods and stuff like that. Scotty tried to get me to buy a rod, and but it's a crappie rod. Nah, I got plenty of those. I like being in crappie rods. That's what I got. Uh, but speaking of B&M has got two new rods out. They're catfish rods, and them things are nice. The handles look. Uh, yeah, use FFA for 10% discount on the Mafia rods. Uh, they look like the Mad Cats rods that had the speckle handles, the good handles with the speckles, the colors to match the rod. They got them kind of handles on it, but the rod itself is unique color, and it's from B&M. And they still got the original bumping rods. They got the red, the silver, and the black, or the maroon was red, the silver, the black, and silver. But the new catfish rods they got out style, now, those are nice, real nice. Now, I wouldn't mind being sponsored by them because I like B&M products. but uh, but if you haven't checked the B&M out, their new catfish rods, go over and look at their new catfish rods, man. They are nice and they're really light. I mean, they're B&M. Uh, Still continue with a real light rod. They're real light, and it's just overall nice rod. I mean, Scotty is pro staff. I feel bad for that rod company. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, Scotty, I walked by, Scotty grabbed me up, introduced me to that guy and showed me his rods. He got some nice crappie rods, mafia rods. He got some nice rods. He's got some 8 footers. I don't know if he had 7 footers or not. I think he might have, but they were 2 piece. And when it comes to a 7 foot rod, I do not like the 2 piece rod. I want 1 piece. Uh, but as far as his crappie rods, he handed me a 15 footer. And I figured, well, it's going to have a little weight to it. Yes, I got a few medium crappie rods. They're nice and light. Oh, yeah. That 15 footer he handed me, mafia rods, man, that thing was light. It was nice, well balanced. It was nice, but it's 15 foot. I don't fish 15 foot. Me, that's just way out yonder. If your fish are running 6 foot deep and you got a 15 foot rod, you got a problem. uh, but it they're nice rods. They were orange, beautiful rods, and very very light. And so if you want a good crappie rod, you can get a hold of B&M, or you can get a hold of a, like Scotty said, 10% off using FFA. Uh, and at Mafia Rods. Mafia Rods is a pretty good rod. I thought Scotty was going to buy him another one, but he didn't. I wound up getting some jigs for my skipjack. Uh, I was going to buy a pack of jig hooks for my jigs, and Scotty give me some, so I didn't have to buy none of them. He said, "You got go purchase them. I'll give you some. I got plenty. You give me some." And it's like Scotty, and then I wound up buying a orange hoodie that said Grizzly Jig Company on it or something like that, for her for her anniversary that's coming up. And she was complaining that morning, "Man, I can't buy no hoodie. Where our daughter's taking all our hoodies." Well, man, I seen that hoodie. I won't buy her once. Me and Scotty did. I was looking at them, and then I finally went. Scotty had to go out to the truck get some stickers to bring in to for that guy at Mafia Rods, and so I went over there and I grabbed that hoodie, paid for it. That's pretty cool too. I got a discount on it. I went and bought one at that other fishing show I went to. Did you? Yeah, you said you was going over to that other one. Scotty likes that Mafia Rods. I didn't know. I don't think they make them for catfishing, do they, Scotty? Mafia rods. I know B&M's got some good bumping rods, but these here are not bumping rods. The two new series they got is actually catfishing rods for bank or putting boat, whatever. And they still got their bumping rods. I had one that was a bumping rod with cork handle, and because it had a little loop on it, put your finger on it for bumping. And I gave it to a boy down the road because he was fishing for some old wore out rods. I said, "Hey man, come here. I got a nice B&M bumping rod that I use for channel cats, and I had used for blues, caught blues on it, but it's still nice. It looks like new." Uh, come by the house. He come by the house, and I gave it to him. Boy, he was happy as a lark. So Mafia rods make a catfish rod because I didn't see none there. All I seen was the crappie rods. Now everybody's seen that I fish with a Chase and Jacks rod. It's a skipjack rod. Uh, it's a great rod. When I was down there was two companies there that had that same identical rod with different handles. And they were short handles. They weren't long handles for the handle for skipjack. Keep the rod up in here for skipjack when you fighting or whatever. Only panfish style, as far as I know. Yeah, I know you got one. I seen you using it for crappie, and they, oh yeah, there was two of them down there that had them rods, identical as far as from the handle up, but they were 2 piece rods. There was none down there that had 1 piece. And I was telling them about the one I got from Chase Jacks is 7 footer, 1 piece, and I was looking forward to probably buying another one when I was down there, but there was only two-piece rods. And I said, I can't stand a two-piece rod. How many's took a two-piece rod out and didn't pay no attention to it? And you go throw out and that tip of that rod things out there. You got to reel it all back in. I got one here from Walmart that I was just messing around. And I bought it because it was cheap and it's a good rod, but it was two-piece. So I super glued the two pieces together. And it's the only two-piece rod I got. But I don't know. So check it out. FFA 10, boom, 10% on your purchase of the Mafia rods. Hook up with Scotty, Fun Fishing Adventures. He's down there in the chat. He'll hook you up. Scotty tried to tell me, hey, if you buy one of his rods, you can get one of his discount codes. He'd let you put out there now. I'm good, buddy. That's your deal. Oh man, I just dropped it. I dropped that hook up here. I felt bad. That had to be a hook. Oh no, it wasn't a hook, it's a drill bit. I got some small drill bits laying on my desk that I've been working on making that Miller box. I got it up there. I got to get some paint and get it painted. He says something about he knows. Oh, on a panfish style, he knows. So when it comes to catfishing, see, I'm on this edge teetering like this right here. I'm wanting two 10-foot rods to go with my 12-foot rod, and I'll have three catfish rods to fish from the bank with, and I'll only use those three to fish from the bank. So I don't really know. I don't want to break my piggy bank to buy those two rods. So I'm looking for two good rods, 10-footers. What do y'all recommend? What do y'all use? Rustic, I'm fixing to get two 12-foot Macats soon. Ain't you got Macat rods for 12-footers? Yeah, I need to get a magnet. I got one after I had from my welding shop. It's a wide one. It's got a wheel on both ends. It's run across to pick up the weld rods and wire and stuff. I didn't even bring it in here right over his floor. But like I said, I got these little drill bits right there laying up here where I was making that Miller box. I mean, it's ugly. I mean, that thing is but ugly. But by the time I paint it, though, it'd be a good piece for gold and stuff. Do my final cleanup. I've even got getting stuff together here, piping and stuff, getting ready to pipe water to it. I got a pump laying over here. I got hoses laying in here. I have an orange crush in my Uncle Lou's on. Ah, see, I like Mad Cats and and everything, but I'm just looking for two good. I was leaning like Hellcat or I guess that's what it is, Hellcat, Slime Cat, and but I don't know. I mean, I want two good rods, but I really don't know. I might wind up buying going with all team catfish rods, like the rat rod I got up here, 12-footer. That's a pretty reasonable rod, and I get the reel and that for almost the price of a brand new 12-foot Mac Cat rod. But I'm on two 10-footers. That's all I need. I don't need that excessive. I got that 112, and there's a lot of places on the bank that you can't really throw out real good because the rod's so long. If the water's up and the bank's real steep, you got to throw it sideways. And 10-footers about an even medium. What do y'all think? What do y'all recommend? What do you recommend? I would love more blue rods, but you can't get them, so I got mad cats instead. I got 6 of them right over there. Over there. Hey, JD Power Associates, good morning. I got 6 of them over there. Only one has a reel on it. When it warms up. Hey, man, girl, good morning. When it warms up, I'm gonna repaint those. I'm gonna bring them back to life. And I'm gonna put their baitcaster rods. And so I'll probably get baitcaster reels and put on every one of them. And when I get me a pontoon, I'll use them. I'll put 6 rods out. I'll use all of them. Main girls in the house. Oh, Anthony J was here earlier. I got to go get me some more coffee, folks. I got to get real good. Oh, all righty, I am back. I am back, Jack. I've, uh, I think I've caught. I got that monthly rods over J Dog gave me, and I'm gonna restore and bring back to life. First thing I gotta do, I gotta order some of them clear stickers and see if I can't get some new ones put on there, or I might leave them, take that off, and leave it like it is, so they'd be original on that part. Hey, Johnny Small Pepper, that person that changed their logo and wanted I changed the oil in my car. Good morning, morning, Johnny. And I got it rigged up for carp. I don't think I've caught a carp on it yet. I don't remember. But I think it's a bite something. I think I hung one on it. It got off the hook pulled. Oh, Johnny Small Pepper's in the house. Trouble is here, and he's ready to cause it, I guess. I don't know. And how did glitter get up there on that thing? I'm pretty sure the Mississippi River here is up. It's up there, and they got 6 gates open. I'm pretty sure that the Mississippi's up. Probably unfishable. Because when it gets up extremely high, it's extremely hard to fish that because no matter what weight you put on there, it's going to push you right up next to the edge of the bank. That water is booking. Mississippi isn't bad, just full of ice. So I haven't been over and looked. I need to go over there and look. I usually don't go over there in the winter. I usually don't go back up over there until about March, mid March. Try to find some net some fresh shad and go to this one spot and try to catch some blues. if the river's up to a certain point. It gets up to a certain point on this one bank, that's why I like to fish that spot. Because them blues move up in there. They're easy feeding on the shad. Get ready to, I guess, spawn. I don't know when blues spawn, but back to the rods though. What do y'all normally fish with? I mean, I know we got some catfish people in here. To try to get input. I mean, I just because I'm gonna get me a pump ten. I don't know when. I was hoping I got one last year, but uh, fate or however you put it decided otherwise, or the world had decided otherwise for me to do anything. Like this year, I'm fixing to put a bunch of money in the house. All my reels are Abu Garcia. Rubbing, I can't afford Abu Garcia. They're behind all the reels. All my reels are Timu. Hey, Whisker Ben. Good morning. Kids are enjoying that snow, ain't they? Seen them out there playing ice hockey on that pond. That was pretty cool. uh, yeah, all my reels are basically almost Timu. I mean, I got an Ancient Mariner reel. I got one for Walmart that J Dog recommended. He said he's a good reel for using on the boat or whatever like that. And it is. It's a good reel. And got Timu, bait casters, spin cast. Oh, you won them all. See, I can't win them like that. I've been 4 years on this new channel here that I got right here. And I think it's 4 years. Anyway, and I've tried to make rods, reels. I can't do that stuff. I won bait towels. I won some lures. That's pretty cool. But I enjoy it. I enjoy being in there. Most of the time when I win something anyway, I don't care what it is. I forward it. I know somebody's in there that's needing it and don't have something like that. I'll forward it to them. But most of my reels, well, I got two Shimano's. I got one that Bob Lou sent me here a while back, a PC Fun 50, Chaos 50. I love that reel. The little, we put down the deal, it's got plastic piece, it broke, and they sent me a new one. I put it in there, and it works like it's brand new. And I like that reel. I'm happy with my PC Fun reels. Yeah, PC Fun's got good reels. There's one that's a speed cast reel, I think that Uncle Lou likes. I don't remember what it is. I think it's PC Fun. He recommends that one right there. He really likes that one. I think it's a spin cast reel. I got to do some stuff today. I don't know what I need to do. I need to do something. I know this summer I've got to think to start buying up the flooring stuff and stacking it up in here. Because this summer I got to rip out my living room floor. It's got hardwood in there, and it's been here since the house was built. Nice looking hardwood, but over time the little nails they put in there is rusted, and the bottom subfloor and it's gotten bad. So I got to rip out everything down to the subfloor, put new subfloor down, and put new flooring down. That's going to be a job. I done did this side of the house, the bathroom, this bedroom here, and that bedroom back there. I put all new flooring down, and in the hallway, and I've got the kitchen and the living room to do in there, so I might as well do all that and get that done. I won the Mad Cats and the Uncle Lou rods also. That's the only way for me. Yeah, Carbon X. Yep. He likes that Carbon X now. He's always talking about that Carbon X. Oh, get me one day. Get me one. Make a skipjack reel. This year, I usually buy, if I can get away with it, every 2 years, I'll buy new reels for my two skipjack rods because I'll wear them out. And for a while there, I was wearing out. By the time the skipjack season ended, that reel wasn't no good. And I'd have to put it up for spare parts. If I can find that same reel to buy again, I'll use that over for spare parts. But I'm having to reuse these old Shimano's again. I cleaned them up. They're beat up pretty good, but I might reuse them. I'm trying to save money because, like I said, I got to redo the floor in the living room. That's going to be a job, man. And when I tear out the floor, that gives me access to under the house where I have to get my water lines that's running across there to my hot water heater. I got to get them off the ground. So I got to redo every one of them, pass them to the bottom of the house, and wrap every single one of them because there ain't none of them wrapped. Monster Fish Gal, good morning. Welcome in. Morning, Ernie. I bought a couple of anvil rods cheap at Catfish Conference last year. They seemed decent. I haven't heard a lot from the anvil rods. Uh, I've heard that the paint's chipping off of them or the clear coat's peeling real bad, but they're good, tough rods. I don't know. I've never owned one. I've only seen one. Somebody said, good morning, Lee. Monster Gal, what you been up to? I only hope your legs doing better, bud. You back at home yet, Ernie? He said it's cellulitis. Cellulitis is acting up. Getting ready for that new grandbaby. Awesome. Congratulations. I got three by my daughter, and I pray that she never gets pregnant again. I mean, it's not because I don't love my babies, because I love my grandbabies. You know, it's just that every time she has a baby, it almost kills her. And this last one, oh man, we thought we was gonna lose her for sure then. So we don't want her to get pregnant again. Said it still hurts and swollen. And maybe home on a few days, but I don't. But I don't. I doubt it. Maybe home in a few days. But he's still in the hospital. Must be something more if you're still in the hospital with cellulitis. They got that electric pulsating sock on your legs there. Keep your it does this right here, like fingers and stuff. I don't know what that is, but supposed to keep blood flow or something. I don't know. Man, hope you get to go home soon. You know that place don't run without you, man. It don't operate normal without you. Carbon X rod. It's an infection. No good. No, it's too painful. Oh, got an infection in your legs. Man, that ain't no good. I know the first time I went to CatCon, went up there from my knees down. calves, ankle, everything. Feet were swollen real big. It was hard stone. And they today they still can't figure out why I done that. Both legs. They still can't figure out why I did it. And I still have some pains in my legs. But he's got all those pretty nurses helping him. I would I wouldn't want to go either. You know, the bad thing about all the nurses are males. Poor Ernie. Uh, I don't know what's going on. Today's gonna be a long Wednesday, I think. Oh, I did get something in though. I did win something on Tebow. I'll show you. I won this the other day, Ernie. When I told you I won this thing. Can y'all guess what this is? And no, it's not one of those. It takes a 9-volt battery. Although it does vibrate. It's the fine gold and metal and stuff. You can put it in the water up to right there, and you can take and push the little button right there, hold it down. You can detect stuff with it. It's a metal detector. I figured Uncle Lou tell me what it is. No, it ain't one of them. But I won that on Tebow. I thought that's pretty cool. That's one of my gifts I picked. That's what I wanted. It comes in this little nice bag right here. Got a lanyard that goes with it. Billy, we don't know where you've had that at Rustic. Yeah, I've had it right there. It's brand new. I just got it in yesterday. It ain't been nowhere. It's not one of them. I want out of bed. Sucks. Well, get out of bed, stand up. Hey, sit over side the bed. Let your blood flow. Good way to find your hooks. Yeah. I've also got another metal detector over there that I want on Timu, and that thing works great, man. I mean, my handle, there's a little bitty handle on it, and it's made for a person that's 3 foot tall. But I took and put a PVC pipe in there, glued it in there, where it'd be taller for me longer. And man, that thing works great. Hey, Jen, Wildcat, how you doing? Good morning. Good evening to you, little Wildcat. Ant legs hurt bad. Like done, Poe. I appreciate that, Wildcat. How's your evening going? But yeah, I just wanted that metal detector. I thought, wow, that's one of the things that I don't have to buy when I go to Indiana. Because there's a lot of crevices in there and stuff like that in some places in the bedrock. And I want to stick that down in that water and learn through there to go BBB, and it's worth checking out. Yes, yes, it came in. It's right there on the wall. That it said smash rod. It's that smash rod, and that's the reel that she decided she wanted to put on it. So it matches the rod. Look how much that matches that rod. Man, it's set up for carp. That's what she wants to do. She loves carp fishing, and we're gonna set it up for cat fishing. But look at that. I can't believe how much that matches that rod. Man, ain't that beautiful? Hey, Cobalt, what's going on? Oh yeah, Billy. Yep, yes, sir. Now the the Uncle Lou rod that was purple, the purple Uncle Lou rod looks a lot better as paint wise than what that rod does. That's a little darker purple, and I like the way the Lou rod. I like that color, but couldn't get it, so that's the next best thing. So I got her that one. That's what she picked out. That's because it matches that reel. Oh, she loves it. She can't wait for it to warm up. 'Cause I keep telling her, uh, do you want to go fishing? She goes, not till it warms up. She's no bigger than a pencil. I mean, he said, nope, not till it warms up. When it warms up, she does. Oh, Ernie's breakfast is there. You up to Cobalt? Uh, but yeah, it matches that reel matches that perfectly. I mean, it's a good looking rod. I mean, Dominic got one. Dominic Hollis, and we went fishing on the Ohio, and he broke that bad boy out, and I think he just got it. And I seen that rod under just a regular light stand out amongst all the other Metcalf's rods. That rod, for some reason, stood out in that light, and I fell in love with that rod. I said, man, I've got to get me one of those, which I am going to get me one. That was hers. You will never see me take that rod out fishing, but you will see her take that rod out fishing. That rod is hers, not mine. Oh, I'll be right back. Get some coffee, 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 coffee. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I need to leave me some coffee. I had to relieve some coffee. Did he keep you entertained? Now this rod back here, hanging back here, they don't give me that. It's an old, I guess, an old what's the old bumping rod. I don't know. It's not very long. It's a pin. Got a pin reel on it, and it works. So when I get my pontoon, I'm gonna set this up, and I'm gonna put some new line on it, and I'm gonna set this up. I'm gonna put that old rod to work and see if it catch fish. Yeah, I bet it ain't had a fish caught on it in years. Rusted, look into Whisker Seeker for your longer rods. Yeah, I have been checking that out. Uh, Looking at Whisker Seekers. Now, Whisker Seeker has a 9 foot rod. I think they're 9 foot. I like that one. There's when I went fishing with J Dog, he had one, and I really liked it. I like the feel of it. It's 9 foot. It's not 10, but it's 9, and so that gives you a little extra, and it's a good looking rod. That's got a pin reel on it, straight up thumb control. Uh, I'm gonna see this old. It's pin special senator, and I wish I knew what the year was on that. That'd be awesome. And I guess it came out with that reel, that pin reel. But I'm gonna put it to work. I'm gonna see if I can catch a fish on it. He asked me for one thing about it, get to him that I hang it back here on the wall, and I did. He said it would look good. Yep, 9.6. You got two of the Whisker Secrets and you love them. Yep. I might check into that. Look, I haven't really looked at them personally, but I fished with that one shade up and I really loved it. Yeah, he asked me if I'd hang out on that wall, and I would. Never did. Been there ever since. Good looking reel. We're gonna put it to the test. We're gonna see if we catch a fish on. I appreciate y'all coming in. Got 10 people here watching. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't see all the usual suspects in here, but good morning to you. Got a little late start. Yeah, I like Whisker Seekers. Uh, I know. Catfish Tropic Mark. He's got a discount code for him. Uh, I'm gonna have to check into it, see what the prices are on them. I know a guy that's got Whisker Seeker rods that don't even use them. No, he don't use them. He loves them. He don't use them. He uses some other kind of rod. I've seen a lot of great rods when I fish at night, so I had to get ones I can see. No dark color rod for me. I'm so blind. I might try some night fishing this year. It just depends. I've got to get me a little generator uh, so I can run lights. I used to take the battery off my riding mower out here, my zero turn, and it after the second time that battery ruined it. That it complex lights ruin them batteries. John Small, put more. Yep. CCC's trouble. Am I missing something? He said, "Good morning, CCC." Oh, Billy. Nah, he ain't trouble. I'm sure Curtis is in here lurking. Nah, they don't watch me no more. They're not. They don't watch me no more. He's probably in bed asleep anyway. I huh, looking at that little tractor over there. Hey, morning, Roger. Bam's good. See, going down there fishing with muskrat down there, Roger. That was that. That's a trip I'm trying to work on. After I get done my Indiana trip, that's another trip I'm gonna try to work on. Go down there later in the summer and go fishing with him. Around close to fall, between summer and fall, where it's still kind of warm, not real cold. Go fishing with him for a couple of days to see if he can put us down on some new record fish or something. There's Uncle Lou's. I think Uncle Lou's looking around back there. You always have a seat on the boat, brother. Appreciate it. Hey, I get my pontoon. Maybe you and Jack can come down and we'll I'll take you out on a pontoon on that Mississippi River if you dare to get on it. The only problem with Mississippi River is we have to keep an eye on the river levels because they go up and down all the time. It's like this year. I was told wow, talking about it a couple nights ago that this year I'm gonna try to find one, but my old fishing man's about to crap out on me. It's got tons and tons of miles on it, and it's yeah, he's full of knowledge. You want to know something about fish finder or depth finder or something? I got to send the thing he's the man to talk to. And I got to noticing that my brake fluid brake light come on. And that's what the heck, man. I ain't having no problem with my brakes. What's going on? Check the brake fluid, it's down low. What the heck? So I put some in it. And I went to my driveway's I stove right there with snow about 4 inches deep, 5 inches. And I tried to move, the tire spinning. I hit the brake, stop it, and try to make it move slow. And as I was backing out, I seen some brake fluid there. And I'm like, what the heck? So I think my fastest brake cylinder on my wheels probably get leaking or something, hose or something. I got to check that out. But it's got lots of miles. I mean, lots of miles. And it's been a good one. A lot of things to do this year. I even got to dig up a flagpole out there so I can put a new rope on it. I see P3O back here, not saying a word. And see what I've been cleaning in my office, got my broom sitting over there. Right there. Hey, there's your winter fisherman right there. Big Mike. Good morning, Mike. Yeah, I'm gonna start remodeling on the inside of my house and the outside this year too. A little bit of time. Fixed to buy all new siding to put on the front of the house. Uh, we got double windows here in this room here, and I'm gonna put a single window in. And then they got a window here. I'm thinking this window out when I get to this side. But I'm gonna put a new window in here, and I'm gonna strip all siding off the front, put new siding up, different color. I hate white siding on a house. I hate it. The flies love it. They get on there and crap all over it, like little black spots everywhere. And you can see every spider web and spider cobweb up in there. I hate that. Did you guys catch anything, Big Mike? He been crappie fishing, trout fishing. Nah, not available. Fishing with Big Mike, 2674. Not available. Oh, I was on Scenic City 423 channel this day. And I didn't even see he was on. And they fish the same area, just about. I uh, I wasn't on YouTube yesterday. I was watching this one TV series, Fallout, and then I switched over to watching. Oh hell, what is that? I've been watching Andromeda, and then there's this other one, about 4 or 5 seasons on that one. Uh, I can't think of the name, but I've been watching them. People's short video pop up some damn one. But I didn't catch 423 live yesterday. Go back and check that one out. Too cold, man. Even the fish knows it's too cold. I ain't moving. I smell that bait up there, but I ain't. Unless it comes there and gets in my mouth, I ain't moving. I ain't wasting my energy on it. Gotta stay with it. You know, it's weird how you stick your hand down in that water, man, and It's cold as all crap. But them fish don't freeze. I'm like, we are warmer blooded than they are, but them fish don't freeze. You only have one rod out. That's why you didn't catch them. You need to put out 3 or 4 of them bad boys. You at work this morning? I will be going live next week. Highs will be in the 60s. I think our high is supposed to be 50, 49, 50 one day next week. Yes, unfortunately. Be looking for your live. You ain't been live in a minute. Man, I wish you'd get 60s here, but then again, it is February. It's around the first week of February, so it's going to turn off cold here again before it warms up. I've never known February to be real warm, so ever since I lived here, it's always been our worst month for snow, deep snow. Hey, Big Mike said it's going to be a live lot this year. A lot of people going to be live lot. I'm going to be live. I'm going to be traveling. My first trip, I'm definitely taking Rod to anything to Indiana. I'm hoping the wife will decide they want to go to Branson this year for vacation. Dude, I'm gonna trout fish. I'm gonna go after some big browns. I've learned a lot since the first time I ever trout fished up there, and I've learned a lot since then. And so I don't have to keep any of my catch. I can release them at home. That's the first time I fished up there for trout. Caught 4, and I had to quit. I had to keep 4. It's the type of hooks I used, and they wouldn't go to live. And I'm not throwing a fish back in there and have dead and let it just die. Just I keep on fishing. That's just not me. So I took them home. Hey, they're pretty good. Bony, real bony. Good eating fish, but I don't want to pick through the bones anymore. So I leave it alone. Just catch and release, man. Catch and release. I've been seeing, has anybody else been seeing on Facebook, if you got Facebook, and some YouTube shorts, uh, where all over the United States, people are catching these 100-pound blues, 100+ blues. I'm like, in one week, 3 different videos dropped, 3 different places, 3 different states, where people caught 100-pound blues. What's that? One of them I knew was fake because it's in the north and they got tons of snow up there, and you could tell it was fake because the trees were green, there was no ice on the water, some snow on the banks, and I'm like, I think that was AI done, but the other 2 look real, and I'm thinking like, wow, everybody catch these 100-pound blues like they're nothing now. That one guy catches that blue, that big blue that he didn't weigh, and he couldn't hardly pick up, and he released it back. And it could have been a new state record for him. And now everybody's popping up videos catching these 100+ pound blues. What? Come on now. Yeah, it does catch big fish. It does. Like I said, that had to be AI. You can always see for the glitch, and I caught the glitch, and which I knew when off the bat that all right, this is summertime, the grass is green, you wear short sleeve shirts and everything, and if you'd caught that fish back in, that would have been out everywhere. The video wouldn't come out right now. We're at up north, no snow. Uh, what was that at? Oh crap! What's that state above Missouri here? I can't remember, but it's like it's a state above Missouri. They supposed to caught it out of the Missouri River. Hey Jody, good morning. We're at we're at up north, no snow. I don't know. There's snow all over up north. That would be Iowa. It was caught in the Missouri River. 100 pounds. I think it was 112. It's just videos popping up on Facebook and YouTube. I'm like, man, everybody catching this. Makes the fifth one I've seen somebody's caught a 100 pound blue. Is it possible? Probably yes. Is it probable? No. I mean, this is not going to happen. That would be Iowa. Iowa's north, right above Missouri. No, I didn't know that. I need to start looking at my. I need to relearn my map again. There's been a lot of 100 pounders caught on the Missouri River. I don't know. You talk to Bob Lou, there ain't a fish in there. I've guessed over the years, there's been a lot of 100 pounders. That one guy caught that one at video that was live or whatever. Uh, I see the video footage that he released back. Was that on the Missouri River too? Hey, Share Bear, good morning. Yeah, hey, I agree there, Uncle Lou. He needs to go fishing. His boat's been parked in the same spot for so long, it has actually stuck to the ground. It ain't moving. I saw that one that was caught on the Mississippi River. Yeah, but it's up north, and I think it was the Missouri River. And I know there's some big fish in there. You just got to know where to go and and get around all their dikes and stuff they got up there. But for that wasn't the only one. There was other ones around the states, and they were blues, and they said, "Hey, look at the 100 pound there, 112, 123." And I'm like, bullshit. That 112 was probably the one George Thompson caught by Council Bluffs. That's one of them. It was 112. Video he put out there wasn't fake. Uh, but the ones I'm talking about is like, here it is winter. You live up north, you're showing over 100 pound blue, and you're wearing summer clothes, and the trees are green. There's no snow, ice nowhere. Uh, I mean, if you'd caught that fish back this summer, you would have released that video quick. You wouldn't have waited till wintertime to release a video. 100 pound fish. Now, what's up, Share Bear? You guys' names are awesome. Well, thank you. Got a good group of people comes in, repost of old footage. I don't know. I looked at the channel, and that's the only video I seen, and it was just published, and there was no other video of a big fish. Now he had videos of other big fish, but not that. A deaf guy here caught one 2 years ago that measured out to weigh 130ish. Couldn't get a DNR to answer, so released it. Same way down here in Tennessee, when little boy caught one in that boat, and he couldn't get it in the boat. They had a rope tied rope to it, put it up to the bank. They tried to get DNR out there, and the DNR runs in banks over there like crazy, and they wouldn't even come over and check it, so they released the fish. I think if somebody uh, caught a, if they know what the state record is, and they pretty sure that they caught a new state record, and they call DNR out to come out and check that, I think DNR ought to get up and go right in and go check it. I don't think they, well, we'll wait a couple of days, we'll keep a couple of days, we'll make it that way. No, do your job, go out there, because that is part of your job. If somebody catches a new state record fish, that you go and check. Not only to enforce the laws, it's also if somebody catches a state record fish, you should go over there and check it out. If somebody calls you and say, hey, there's a guy over here possibly poaching turkey over here. He's parked on the side of the road. He's possibly poaching turkey. Well, you'll have 4 of them out there right that quick. That's all the weekend. Sometimes if they are content creators, they will make new videos from other trips when you can't get out and make new content. Yeah, but Roger, if you catch one over 100 pounds, aren't you going to post that right then? I mean, as quick as you can. You're not going to wait till the winter time to post it. You're going to want everybody to see this fish. I have tons of footage that I've never made videos with. But if you caught one over 100 pounds and you shoot videos of it, wouldn't you want that video published as quickly as you could? I would. I wouldn't wait till wintertime to drop it. I'm loose sending me something. I can't check it out right now, but I will. I can't save footage up because my phone stores won't allow me, and all I got is my phone. I don't have a computer. I don't have a GoPro. I do everything from my phone. If I ever catch one over 100, everyone would know. See? And that guy right there said, "This is the biggest one I've ever caught. This is my blue PB, blah, 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 blah." And then you wait till the winter time to show it. Yes. You had an idea behind it or something. I don't know. I think it wound up being like 101 pounds, something like that. I mean, I would. I'd be on the phone calling everybody, sending pictures, video footage. And I'll be making a video on it that night. I mean, I'd be calling people up like Lou said, look at this, look at that, I'm gonna see a picture. So check this out, Lou. That big catfish jumped 50 feet out of the water. Look at that video footage. He pulled the boat around for a half mile before I got him in. I'd be calling everybody. Remember, that's the same here, Roger. I'll check your videos out here a little bit there on Lou. Terry B said back to make some rounds. Had to make some rounds. What calibers? Are you a nurse too? Making your rounds down the hallway? That's 50. What the heck of a caliber? I think that's everybody's goal someday to catch that 100-pounder. I think I watched this one guy say carrying this big old blue fish out there, big catfish, man. And they took it to the scale box right beside the water. But the fish come up by a pavilion somewhere. And the fish didn't look like it was alive. They put it in this box and weighed it. It was 100 pounds something. And this little boy caught it. So people make comments on it and said, well, he ain't got nothing to look forward to. He'll never break that PB. That was his first catfish he ever caught. And a little bitty boy. Okay, this fish over 100 pounds. You weigh 25 pounds. You can get that in. But he did. And they said it was his fish. And, well, he's got to look forward to getting some 20s, some 30s, some 50s, some 60s, 70s, 80s, in between, You never know. The green hornet strikes again, you guys. Yeah. Not a big candy bass, though. You don't want to be a candy stripper. Oh, Drew sent me all kinds of attachments. Oh, tell me, you're full of crap. You're full of snip. Like Scotty Too Hottie dropped another video, which fishing can be fun. He sent me another attachment. Oh, it's my daughter Shay. Hold on, let me see what she wants. Hold on, let me go out there. I got to start the van up here just a little bit and take my grandkids to school. And I'll take y'all with me, But I got to start the van up. I was thinking about doing a Tuesday morning show, calling it Laundry Tuesday. Come share your dirty laundry. Check this out later, Mr. Rustwick. I don't know what that is, but okay. First blue broad cut was 50 pounds. He expects it every time. Hey, that's a good expectation. Remember to renew your fishing license at the end of the month. Yeah, I know it's February the 28th. I got a deal email from Kentucky telling me that mine's about up, but they won't let you renew it until that time is up. All right, I got to go out and refresh this page. Hold on, Jody. I'll be right back. Oh, y'all can't deal with two people like two of me. That's true. Hey, yeah, honeydew Tuesdays. Yep. Yep. Thinking about laundry Tuesdays. Or thanks laundry Thursday. Usually I do laundry on Tuesdays. I did laundry yesterday. But Buggy was on, and I sat there and enjoyed Buggy's show. That's why I'm slow to chat. I'm listening while I do dishes. That's why I got a dishwasher. Mine auto renews March 1st. Did you buy the lifetime? Auto renew. The only way I auto renew mine is to go buy them. See, Missouri, they got a card. It is I keep out time, 7:30. I got to go warm the van up. It is, let me show you here. Got two of them. I am going to cover up my date of birth. Y'all don't need to see that. I mean, people might try to scam it or something. Right? See, it's a Missouri one. It's a Missouri conservation card. It's got a deal right there. I got the scanner thing covered up. And all your hunting and fishing info goes on that. And so when they ask you, you just hand them that card, they scan it. Okay, you're good. I don't know why Kentucky don't have it like that. I mean, I like to, I wish all states would go to that. Rustic, you still have your brim pool. I can't in Tennessee. Rustic, you still have your brim pool working. Yeah, I got the pumps are off except for the oxygen pump. And just in that one little small circle there, there's water moving from the oxygen deal, but the whole pool's froze. Hey, Catfish and Dreams. What's he saying this morning? Listening while working since Glory Hole Fishing Adventures was banned from only fishing. That's a new one. Good. I don't fish Tennessee, so I don't fool around with them license. But if I go fishing up there with Big Mike, I'll have to get a daily license, like a 3-day pass license or something. I forgot how they do it. And I think me and Big Mike was talking about the other day. I think he's like 5 hours. I mean, I think it takes like 5 hours to get to Chattanooga. $100 a year for what? In Tennessee? I've never paid that for Tennessee. I always paid like 50, 55 bucks, $50. They go up. That's kind of ridiculous. That's got to be for commercial license. $100. Fishing license, all species. That means you don't have to buy like a trout permit and stuff like that. That's all included. Share Bear, where Share Bear go? Does that include all permits you got to buy for different species, certain species up there? Does that include all that? Because the last time I bought them over when I went to Pickwick, I bought them for the year and it was like $50 or 55. I can't remember. I think it's 55 for Kentucky. I mean, if Kentucky went to $100 for out of state, I'd still pay that. Because I do fish Kentucky more than skipjack. I do go over to catfish. It's like $50 a year here without the truck. Okay. Oh, where you're at? And that $100 a year over Tennessee, though, that's got to include your uh, trout tag, permit, and that other permit. Oh, let me go. I gotta go start that. Man, it won't take me but just a second. Oh, I better put my shoes on. There's a few there. Ain't walking all the way. All right, I'm back. I got to start. It's going to warm up. I'll have Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee license this year. I had to shut the door. All right, I got it warming up. I'm take my babies to school and let the van warm up. Did Mark come in while I was gone? Did Mark come in? Yeah, I better not touch that. My screen will shrink down to nothing. Ernie says, be right back. Where you going? You can't go far. You're in the bed in a hospital. They won't let you up. Nurse, if you're in there, give him a shot in his butt. You don't want it in the IV. Give it a butt. Oh man, it's not too bad out there right now. It is 26 degrees. Somebody called me. Who called me? My daughter called me back while I was gone. Huh. I don't know. 46 degrees. Not going to be too bad today. Hopefully they get it supposed to be warmed up. Maybe get some because my driveway that I had concrete poured out here to park our too big on, where they don't sit on the side of the road. They're up, made it in my yard driveway. Half of it's thawed out. Where I park is not. And then, like I said, it's stuck to that driveway so good it's like concrete. I had to peel the edges off, move it at a time. But I'm working myself over to it. Because I wished I was fishing. Woohoo! Yeah. And I know better than try to take a sledgehammer out there and bust that ice loose because it might crack the concrete. I don't want to do that. I don't wish I was fishing. I wished I was warmed up where I can go prospecting. Now, that'd be fun. Mark that one off my bucket list. I found something that's thousands of years old, worth some money, and have fun doing it. Can't wait to get up there and do that. I don't know if I'll be able to go live. I don't know the area. I don't know how well it's going to be, but I have not seen. From what I've seen of people that tried to go live up there, it's that the videos are kind of staticky, uh, not great quality. So a lot of them they're just shooting video footage. So I might do that. But I've got two important things that I need to get my hands on. One of them is a water pump that's run by a little weed eater engine. Uh, it's $249, and then I got to buy a high banker, which is $349. Yeah, Rusty's Gold Rush. It ain't gonna be no gold rush. It'll be hopefully I can find Blake. But it's gonna be an interesting new experience. Gonna be a lot of learning involved in it. I know that. I just never realized how much crap you got to have. I thought you had to have a lot of stuff. You go do YouTube fishing, do YouTube videos for fishing or something. Hey, Grumpy Bass, good morning. But it's like there's a lot of stuff you gotta have. Running a high banker or something. You gotta have a level. You gotta have different kind of pans and sifters and buckets, shovels, uh, in the backside. Grumpy Bass is in the house. How's Grumpy doing this morning? But it's going to be an interesting adventure, and I hope everybody likes it because I will be going places where I can fish and do that. So I did that once on Mississippi River, fishing and doing a little prospecting there on it, and it's sands that's down low over hundreds of years of built bank built up. Figuring that maybe some washed down this way. If it did, I was too blind. I couldn't see it anyway. Probably so small. Hey, my morning's going good, buddy. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're doing good. Uh, but I had fun doing it, and everybody had fun watching it. Uh, it's weird how volcanic lava rock has gotten busted up so much, and that 20 feet down side of the bank, there's a sand layer, and there was lava rock in that. I was like, wow, that's pretty interesting. And then a lot of charcoal where something's been burnt, because it's taken several hundred years for that sand level to be down here, and then there's 20 foot of bank above it. It take hundreds of years to get that built up like that. And I have found burnt wood down in there that deep. All right, let me see if I can change this over here. Oh, there we go. Hey, we're back. Yeah. All right. Russ, you seen the new Mad Cat spinning reels coming out? They look amazing. No, I haven't seen it. I know the Mad Cat's bait casters are just ancient mariner reels. That's all they are. There's ancient mariner reels. I like the colors they got on them. The colors are nice. I got an ancient mariner sitting right there, black one. It's a good reel. But no, I haven't seen the spinning reels. Must send me a picture of one where I can go look at them. But hey, let's go. I got to go out here. Round up, we're going to go drive. We'll turn the camera around so y'all can see what we're doing here. Don't need to go in there. Oh, there's my wife. Say hello, Missy. Oh, look at that. Look at I'm behind the screen. They couldn't see the boots anyway. I know you won't let me look. That's wrong. Good Lord, that is. Let me see if I can do something here. Go to settings, go to camera. See that ice there? I'm breaking it apart a little bit at a time. That's what ours look like. That's what our roads look like. Some places where like the church cleaned it off. Oh mercy, not my cat from off my head. It's pretty clean there on that part of the road. Let's go pick up the babies. Oh, we're spinning. And that's what our road here looks like. We got that nice tractor up there, and they didn't even come down through here and knock their stuff off the road with it. I guess it's they got it for just decoration. As you go up there and tell them, hey, I'm gonna take that tractor, and they'll tell you, you blade the road off. They'll say, well, if you do, we'll put you in jail. So nobody fools with it. Then our city council, they wonder why nobody in town gives a rip. They know that they ain't gonna do nothing. Like there's been a trailer sitting there blocking the alleyway for a couple months now. They don't enforce the law around here. Can't get too far over there because if I do, I'll slide into my car there. It's stuck. Y'all see that? My challenger, my daughter decided to get out here. She's gonna move it. Well, it didn't take her long to bury that thing in the ground. The thing's still stuck in there. I think the foot deal kicked it on. I have no idea. Yeah, we're going on a road trip. That's what our roads look like. Just yesterday, that one spot right here finally thawed out enough right through there. Then you got a butthole like me who would drive right down the center, put the tires in the center, and one on this side over here when it gets slushy, and it throws it right back on that road and freezes over like that down there. Okay, you don't want to clear the road off, we'll go keep it messed up. I got that Craftsman riding mower back here. I'm gonna put some new wheels on the front, and then I'm going to put tractor tires on the back. I'm gonna get a blade for the front of it, take that deck out from under it, get it running, and going to use it to blade off my driveway in my part of the road. Huh? No, it's still there. All right. All right. Appreciate it. He's asking me, the guy going front there, he lives right over here. He's a good guy. He told me he'd pull it out for me in that car. When I need to pull up, my son's got a four-wheel drive. Taking but I appreciate the offer. But yeah, as long as it's stuck there, she ain't going over. I ain't got to worry about her getting out on that road. It cost me money in gas. They better come on if they're going. I give them to 8 o'clock. If they ain't out here by 8, I cut out, go home. I said, well, you should have came out. You knew I was sitting there. Well, there's my grandson walking around on that ice. You're gonna fall and bust his butt. Did my chat freeze up or what? Rat Rod, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Get in here, icy boy. That's my icy boy. That's my icy boy. What you mean? He said you were good. Awesome. Thank you. I didn't know. I didn't see chat moving. I thought I might have messed something up. Is your sister ready or what? She's not ready. It sounds like you just woke up too, bud. You yawning. Oh, look, a bird crapped on my window. But I can tell you what that is too. That's goose flying over. You're fat too. You quit calling her that. You know she ain't fat. She's no bigger than a pencil. Everything's froze over, ain't it, baby? Huh? You almost fell. Well, we don't want that. Y'all quit wearing them Crocs everywhere you go. And be like, Casey, get you some boots, man. Casey was styling at his boots yesterday. I think everyone's just listening to you talk. Yeah, that's all I got. It's just talk. That day's home. I guess Dustin come and got him. Look at the roads, folks. Ain't our roads grand. When it gets slushy, I drive like this, and it throws it all right back on the where it's thawed out, and it refreezes. See, that's why they should grade the road because I just hit bottom on high spot. You hear that? Just bump. Can't roll that window up, man. It's colder than crap. You gotta turn signal. Yeah, it's good. You got window rolled up, boy. It's cold, man. No wonder it's cold in here. Yeah, the reason why mostly I take and I run that center of that road down is because it gets piled up and low vehicles dragging on it. That helps push it back down. That's where Eddie Earnhardt used to live, right there. We used to live next door to him, and all that junk's piled up. Yeah, it was a nicer home. We lived in it. Somebody opened the floodgates and let all these vehicles out. Jeez. I wasn't about to go in front of that semi. Speed limit's 35. He's doing about 50. Old Ford truck. Had a turn signal on. He just cruising around, man. Got the Lancaster boy. So I had to tell him he needs to start running his lights. My daughter Shane is trying to call me. I don't know why.
I might leave.
If she looked on YouTube, she looked at her phone. She know I was live. Calm down. Your roads are worse. Yeah, I mean, all the roads around here are clear. Like here where they done in front of the school is good. I love you, baby. Me too. I'll see you this afternoon. All right. But one thing, if snow comes on your porch and it turns to ice the next day, I recommend you grab some of those spiky shoes to help you get down faster. See? Yeah. But it's not the safest way to get down those steps if they're frozen. Remember water the day before and frozen the next day after. And you know how I normally forget stuff? I forgot that the step to our door was covered in water and froze. Normally? Did you say normally? Yeah, normally my brain gets right on that whenever I say nobody forgets stuff. Like you forget stuff all the time. Maybe there are cases somebody decided to park all the way up in here in the drop off parking spot. So I'm gonna stop right here. Don't step on none of that ice, okay? All right. Because you're wearing boots, not tennis shoes. Love you. Love you, and I'll see you this afternoon. Love you. See you this afternoon. That's my hero right there, folks. I love that boy. And I told him about to get on that ice. The first thing he does is get on that ice. Scoot across. Uh, See them square chunks out there? That's all. That's all sleek chunks. At least the water's gone down a little bit. It was deep right here. Brothers, you got to run. Have a good day, y'all. Where you running to? You was doing dishes. You ain't going nowhere. But if you just have to run, don't run far. Take a break every now and then. Crunchy, crunchy, crunch. See, they need to get these roads plowed. Man, this has got deep right here, these roads. I hear you, doorbell. I hear you. Why don't you wear your seatbelt? I usually do. I just dropped them off at the school. Stop. You get stuck in that crap. Now, right here in front of my property, right here, I put salt on this road, and you can see how well it didn't do worth the crap any good. All righty then. What do y'all think about that? We back home. Come on, let go. I'll get my finger out in front of the camera here in a second. Shut my door back. Get shit all the way. Look at that. Man, look, that's froze solid. I mean, that thing ice is stuck to that concrete so bad. And it is slick and crap. I broke this off yesterday. Look, it's froze solid. It won't move either. Oh, well, I can bust my butt on that. All right, let's go in the house.
I throwed all that salt out there.
Yeah, call Shane and talk with call me. All right. Ooh, back in there where it's warm. Let me turn my camera around here. I don't know what she's wanting. What'd she say? Don't go home. I got to run to the store. My car is stuck. Well, ain't my problem. I didn't think it pulled off there in the ditch. Parked the car. I like to busted my butt standing right there. Well, nubby, nubby, nubber. What's going on, Nubby? Let me go give me that cup of coffee here. All right. Get my coffee. All right. Let's see, where were we? Uh, got to go, my friends. See you guys next time. God bless. Thanks, Rat Rod, for hanging out with us. You have a good day. Hey, there's Indy. What's going on, Chris? Ah, I mean, now y'all know what our roads look like. And we got a perfectly good. I mean, they got a stitch cord running from the fire department over to that tractor to keep the batteries charged up. So I know the tractor will start. Hey, Leon, and but they won't let nobody touch that tractor. Nobody touches that tractor. I'm like, well, why do we have it for stuff like this? I would have had the roads cleared if they'd let me do it. I've been driving tractor since I was on board. Why don't you go slow and go? Because it's a big John Deere tractor. Got a good front loader on, good blade on the back. But now they won't let nobody touch it. So now we've got ruts cut down there. We've been driving at one spot, and in the center it's about this tall. That's why I drive down the center when it gets slushy to smooth it out a little bit. But I'll fix that problem on our street because I'll do right here off my driveway, and I'll do up that way towards the end of the road towards the highway. What I can. Rest of it, I don't care. I'll clear mine off. Could get Luke come down here. He's got a truck with a blade on the front. Hey, look at there. There's some money, Luke. That her blade or blade off this. He's begging for some snow so he can put that blade on after the work. It's that snow. They're doing good, Leon. How's Sarah doing? Tell her to quit calling me. We're doing pretty good. Just trying to stay warm. Let's get a few warm days here. Hopefully, most of this crap thaws out. I just need my half of the driveway to thaw out and the road. That's all I need. The rest of it can refreeze back over. Take its time. That's all it is. Tax write-off. It was Gates. I think it was Gates, or they sold the other one, and that right there was Gate donated to the city. Uh, but it's like it's not been moved in that one spot. It's one. It got flats all the way around. Some places didn't even have a snow, a plow. It's crazy. The blade hasn't come off since I put it on, but now I'm gonna try to push snow that's been refroze. I got what you said, Andy. Thought you shoveled that off. Shoveled what off? My driveway? I tried. I shoveled that part for my wife. That's why her sides look pretty good. Mine looks like iced over. I shoveled off the walkway and then I shoveled off her side of the drive. We don't need a plow. We just need somebody to get on a tractor when it thaws out and gets kind of slushy. That's when they need to come through with blade, just barely skim real slow. Just push all that to one side. I don't mind doing that if they pushed it all one side, if they pushed it down my side, because I'll get out there and I'll clear that out behind the vehicle so we can get in and out. I'm looking this way, but my head's turned that way. Whichever way. I seen one yesterday. Somebody had an old square body Chevy truck, 4-wheel drive. They had wood in the back of the bed, long wheelbase, and they had a plow in front of it, and they were plowing the road. I thought that was pretty cool. Uh, Lou's got some snow that's refroze. Yeah, ours refreezes every night. It thaws out and it refreezes. It's just weird. I've never seen it like that. There's snow underneath, that much sleet. Then there was that much snow on top. It gave us about 4 or 5 inches somewhere in there. I mean, it's about that deep overall. And it's like I've never seen it do that. I've seen it rain on the snow, cause a bunch of ice, but it's when it breaks, you can hear the soft crunch underneath the snow. You can reach up under there and pull the snow out. That's pretty neat. I think whisker sticker rods, what are they? The 10-footers, what, like $100, $200 a piece? Cheaper for me to buy 2 10-foot Mad Cat rods. I like the Mad Cat rods, but you never know what you're going to get. I've got one here that says heavy on it, but it bends like it's a medium. Uh, but I got one that says medium heavy, and it's as stiff as that what a heavy should be. I mean, they got them labeled on or something. The one I got Bristol that everybody helped with super chats, the jewels and stuff like that. Uh, that smash rod, it's a medium. I got her a medium, and that thing's pretty stiff. You can always tell by the end, the end's a little thicker what the next size down would be. I don't know. Just have to wait and see. the twins, I haven't even took the twins out in a long time. I need to take them out wherever I go fishing. What is it when they say you got six or more? Is that quadruplets? Six triplets? How do you say it? You got six quadruplets? Indiana Chris said, I won some more hand tied jigs. Now I have enough to make up a jig box. That's awesome, buddy. That is awesome. Oh, Scotty's with old Jeff Rowe Jigs. He got him a bunch of jigs sent to him. I think he's being sponsored by them. Not sure on that. But I need to go back to my. Let me go back to my Wi-Fi. It's here for a second. Hold on. It did glitch, didn't it? Uh, about the only time I use jigs is when I'm skipjack fishing or crappie fishing. That's about the only time I use jigs. And then I use certain types. That's it. I don't use no others. I'm not done ever not good on no other ones. Like Bobby Garland's, I've never done good on them things. I've tried and tried and tried, and I can't. Now I can get a bass to hit one, but that's not what I'm after. They're for they're for they're feather jigs for crappie. The two colors I like for crappie is red chartreuse and black chartreuse. That's the only two I fish with, and I have a lot of success with the two jigs. Uh, there was one time where I had the crappie tube. It was a little bit of red on top, yellow body, chartreuse tail, and then they wouldn't hit nothing but that color. And for 2 days, I had two jigs, and I wore them out for 2 days. And then the final jig finally tore and ripped, and the tail's gone off of it. And so I took a little bit of red off of red chartreuse, and I took a yellow chartreuse body to put on there, and they wouldn't hit that. I'm like, come on. And you couldn't find them jigs nowhere around the lake. They sold out. Everybody knew it. They was hitting on the jig, the color. I mean, they were hitting on that color at nighttime. I'd have to sit out there. It was in the dark, and I knew where to throw, so I wouldn't get in the trees. And so it was dark. I had to sit here and do this, and I could feel when they hit it and reel it in. Every time I reeled it at nighttime, I was hoping it wasn't a snake. I didn't want that big snake to hit that. I got some from DHA. I've got some here somewhere in my back, my tackle bag. I used them when I'm trolling around. They do pretty good when I'm trolling. When I got them on a slip floater setup, I had one that was all black and little bitty thing. And I was catching crappie on it. Just boy, look at that. Looked like a little black bug, I guess, to them. And then I think it was a drum, a big drum hit it and snapped my 6 pound Texas line. And I lost that jig. But that was the only one of his I catch crappie on. But when I'm trolling, I put them down there and I catch crappie on them when I'm trolling. They got some from Catfish Terry. Yeah, I heard Terry's making rigs, high flies, stuff. And Big Mike was telling me about it. And I ain't seen Catfish Terry in forever. I was a member of Catfish Terry, and we went to Myrtle Beach, and we was coming back. By the time we got home, we got a notification that somebody withdrew $1,000 out of our bank account, and that was every dime we had. And we didn't do it. It was just fraud. They stole it. One of the gas pumps down there, readers, I guess, and they took everything we had in that account. Which I'm glad we in our savings they didn't touch that, because we transferred some back over to covered. But when we found out, well, anyway, my membership got canceled to his deal because it wouldn't go through, and I didn't know it. And when I lost my membership to his channel, he took my wrench away. He wouldn't talk to me. I don't know. Yeah, he does give away. I've got a where the hell's that? Right up there, a guitar pick, a little heart thing right up there. I won from him. Catfish Terry been around a while, long time. Yeah, I told him, I said, man, so somebody hacked my account. I lost my membership. It's gonna take me a while to get it back. I gotta build money back in my account. We put some back in our account, but we didn't put a lot enough to cover our bills because we was afraid somebody else gonna try to steal it again. And and I went in there and I explained it to him. And then next thing you know, while we was talking, he took my wrench. I guess you whatever, dude. That was the last time I've been in his life. That sucks too, man. I swear it had to come. We was still in South Carolina, and we stopped at this one station. I think it was a 76 station, I think is what it was. Don't hold me to it. It had a big horn thing on it. Might have been the sun or something. I don't know. Anyway, you gotta go in and I'll pay for my gas, but I paid for it there at the pump. And uh, we got halfway from home, and I went to use my card to pay it in. It declined it. And well, it was on Sunday. I couldn't call the bank. It declined it. And so my sister-in-law paid for the gas on the way home. Her car was good. And Monday, we got a deal asking, did we withdraw this amount of money? I said, no. So she called the bank, and it was from down there. And I'm like, yeah, we got robbed. But there's the only place I used that card is in that gas pump. Everything else paid cash for it. Oh, well, no, we got fraud protection on it. Did you get the money back? Nope. Never got it back. So I got my card, and and I only use that card for gas and for when I go fishing, like over Kentucky or something like that. Sometimes I use that card, and so we put our gas money on that card. I told her I wanted about $1,500 on there, and we used it down there, going down there. I used it to pay for the room one night, stay overnight, halfway drive down through there. We had friends in Georgia, so we stopped overnight and stopped that day, visit with them, and overnight. And the next morning we left out. And it's like I had exactly 1,000 left on it. And I remember we took my son's truck, It burned $500 of gas going down there back, running around, stuff like that. $1,000 gone. Hey, what? That put a hurting on us for a while. Look there, Indiana Christian member. Welcome aboard there, Indy. I thought you said you renewed. I didn't know what you were talking about Campus Terry or something. I'm just saying it just popped up right there. Appreciate that, Indy. I'm telling you, that was a wild deal. We tried to get our money back. But they said we'd probably never find it. Let me said those Russians in Myrtle Beach are notorious for having card scammers. See, that's what I was told, that some of them gas pumps have the scanner in it, and they can get your information, and that's probably what happened to me. Because the last purchase we put on that card was at that station. I like my sister-in-law, her husband, kids went to Disneyland in Florida. And she had a bunch of money in her suitcase. Her suitcases were all set up in the corner, nice and neat. And because they took cash, that way they didn't want to get card scammed or anything. So they had cash money. They took enough cash out. They left over $1,500 in their suitcase, which you don't do. And they took what they needed for the day at Disneyland. When they came back, they had a deal on the door says no service or something like that, no main service. When they came back, they went to get some money out of it to go eat supper, and every bit of it gone. It was gone, or their stuff was gone through, and like it there, and only a maid could have done that. So they went to the front desk and they said, "You need to pull up the camera and see who's been in our room this during the day." Wouldn't it? They never got their money back. They said they'll never come back. Wouldn't do it. And it was, the place was owned by foreigners. And of course, your cleaning people were foreigners. So they wasn't going to do it. All they had to do is pull up the hallway camera down that hallway and see who went in that room. I told them I'd call the police. But they didn't want to make waves. So I said, yeah, they can get you there. Here, my chat's froze up here or something here. Why's my chat froze up, but it's not on TV? Yeah. Went in their room, rummaged through their stuff, found that cash and took it. Don't hold me to what motel they was at. I think they was actually in a Disney hotel. I'm pretty sure. Hey, what motel was that when Carrie and him got robbed?
Oh, that was at Disney World.
Disney World Motel? That Disney World?
Terry took cash and locked it up.
Yeah, I know. I told him about that. I just want to know what
Yeah,
motel it was.
I like that's part of.
Well, it ain't no big deal, but it's
It
one
was
of those
one
on
of
the
them
side,
there.
right beside the Disney World Motel.
They stayed on the resort.
Yeah, it was on the resort. So Disney Resort. Yeah, yeah. So my advice to you, if you go to Disney World or Disneyland, do not leave cash and valuables in your room. Take a camera, hide it in there, and see who comes in your room when you're not there. And that way you have digital proof in case somebody comes in your room. Nobody said, I heard y'all got a lot of snow down there. A lot of snow. Then backlash to them. They got a lot of snow. I'm like, whoa, that's not that cold front reached a lot of places. People around here still had to go to work. My wife, she missed what, one day, I think two at the max. Then her job said everybody comes in and works Wednesday till Friday, no exceptions. And that damn road just messed up. I was Disney. It was Disney property that screwed up that. They wouldn't do anything about it. Oh yeah. I'll be right back. I gotta go let my dog out. Like, who let the dog out? Who? Bugging me to death. Alrighty, I'm back. Went out there. Uh, it's funny to watch her walk on that ice. Right after it snowed real big, the next day I let her outside and she thought she gonna run it. So she took off across the backyard and I guess she hit a little low spot or something, a little deeper snow. And she took off running. When she did, she hit that snow and said, she went sliding across the yard. Her legs were just trying to get bounced. It was funny. Now, ever since then, she'd walk like this. Oh my goodness. I wish I had that on video, man. That would have been viral video right there. Dogs snow sledding. Morning, Shirley T. Hope you're having a good morning. It'd been so funny. But yeah, she nose dived and the funniest part is when she stood up and looked at me, she had snow all over like, whoa, what the heck happened? Nubby said it's raining where he's at. Oh, it's gonna melt all y'all stuff, ain't it? It's 27 here. Dang, Indy's got 14 degrees. Lou, what's your temperature? But actually, I watched my temperature. Raining. All y'all snow's gonna be gone today. Uh, yeah, she raised up. She had all the snow on her face. I tell you another funny story. You know, I brought that big Argentina Dogo in here to keep it warm when it was 3 degrees at night, and only like teens during the day. And he's back outside now. He's happy as a lark. Uh, but I had him in here when my daughter decided to come down and take him for a walk, and she gets him all excited, riled up. And I'm a big old boy, and he pulls me around. I said, "Yeah, thank God I'm tired of the snow. I am too." And so she gets him all riled up, excited, takes him outside for a walk. She got it posted on Facebook where this dog took off, yanked her down because she had the loop in the deal around her hand, and she face planted in the snow. She gets up, and you can see her face in front of the snow. I started laughing my butt off. There's a lady lives on the next block on the other side over across from her. She put it on Facebook, said, "Has anybody got video footage of that or anything? I hope y'all do." And the lady typed back said, "I don't need video footage. I seen it firsthand and laughed my butt off." I got promo the gas out of the pontoon and put fresh in there. I gotta pump the gas out of the pontoon and put fresh in there. I got you. I wonder if Jody done hers. Did she put any treatment in there? I wonder if she knows to put treatment in. Did you put some of that gas treatment stuff in there? I don't remember what it's called. Wife got some green onions. I might make a meatloaf tonight for supper. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, corn, and green beans. Oh, it's so good. It's got old bad gas in it. Oh, yeah, I would say get rid of two. Yeah, Staybill. Yeah, stabilizer. Yeah, Staybill. That's it. Yeah, old stabilizer. That's what I'm thinking of. I think Andy's on it, ain't he? I'm going to Rustic. Found some new stuff that the fuel refinery used to keep their fuel fresh. Oh, cool. Like my lawnmower out there, it's got plenty of gas in it. Uh, it's so cold natured it wouldn't even try to start. I bet you put ether in it, it wouldn't even start it, which I wouldn't try to anyway and ruin the motor. But when it's cold, it just will not start. It's always been cold natured. I don't think the choke's closing all the way, but it's a good motor. I mean, I got a new belt on it, new blades this year, and I got to put new tires in the front. Other than that, it's a good motor. I got to get down there when it warms up, thaws out one day in the spring and get that Ranger boat cleaned out of all my stuff out of there and see if we can sell that boat and get rid of it. I'd like to find a bigger boat to put that big motor on, but I don't think that's going to happen. Got a good motor, just needs a lower unit. I mean, it still works and goes, but the reverse is not there anymore. Some chokes use a thermal spring. You know, normal. Yeah, usually when it's cold natured. It's not real cold, and it just wants to crank, 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 crank. I'll take the breather off, put my hand over the plastic part of the hole that goes to the carburetor, and it block the air and boom, it fire up. When it's warm, it don't do it. It just turns over a few times and it starts up. But got a lot going on this year, man. There's a couple places I want to go fish. A couple guys to go fishing with. Gonna get the Indiana trip. That is gonna happen. Get out of the way. Uh, then I gotta buy my siding, and I gotta put siding on the front. Change this window out. Don't have to change the big bay window in there because it's perfect condition. Got to rip the floor out of the living room, replace it, wrap my water lines. I'm running some new water lines. How I want them running there. I have 2 ponds in mine to fish early for crappie. Oh, good deal. Hope they ain't froze over. Probably are right now. When ice goes away, yeah. Uh, like my pool pond out there, I think of this year I'm gonna get the fish out of it, fish with them, and then I'm gonna shut that dude down, take it down. I'm gonna get rid of it. It's a good one. I got a good filter system on it. Uh, this year I'm gonna run a 2 filter system on it, where it runs through one, builds up, goes into another one where it'll be cleaner water. And but I'm gonna get rid of all that, and I'm gonna redo uh some stuff, get that whole field in, reclaim my yard back, take the deck down. A guy years ago sunk Christmas trees in his pond. Yeah, that's what they did up there on that trout lake up there. They sunk a bunch of Christmas trees in there, man. And you're you have to watch what you're doing, or you're gonna get hung up bad. I mean, because there's like spotted out there bad. And then you got people that go out there catfish with heavy line in that little pond up there, and the catfish ain't that big. They hang up in the Christmas trees and they pull them. I'm gonna keep an eye on it when that one tree exposes itself, and I can get out there in my boots or this summer, and I just let my tennis shoes on. I just walk out there. I'm gonna grab my lure off that because that's a good trout lure. That thing catches trout, boy. I never knew there was a Christmas tree over there. Got right in. These were tied to cement blocks. Yeah, they have to be to sink them. So they did that up there at the lake. Uh, every year, people drop the Christmas trees off down there. They know somebody come up there, hook them up, center blocks, house blocks, and they'll sink them down all over the place. It makes a mess, man. As the lake gets up, it moves them here, moves them there, piles them up. Oh, oh. I mean, and the things are so thick that they don't make good fish habitat anyway. They can only hang off to the side of it, unless one's piled on one, it makes a little indentation that they can get into that. But bait fish hang right, minnows and stuff. So if I can catch the last pictures I seen, our lake up here, big lake up here, is froze over, and there's no open water. I mean, there might be now, but there wasn't this past week. It was froze solid across the top. Meow, says Jody. Jody, did you stabilize your fuel in your pontoon? Uh, I like to catch a pretty decent day and go over there and see if I can catch some crappie. There's some 13 to 4. Well, I'll be going after some of them big boys. Same here, Jody. I can't wait for spring too. Man, I'm ready for it. I am definitely ready for spring. I used to love winter, but not anymore. I just don't care for it. Yeah. Well, just honk at me when you pull up. When you pull up, just honk your horn. I'm going to do fishing trips this year. Awesome. I had to read that twice. I thought you said you was gonna do some fishing this year. I used to snowmobile when I was fishing, but not anymore. Now I'm not. When I was a kid and a teenager, I hung out outside with the snow all day if I could. I got to refresh my TV. I had to refresh my TV. Ugh, and it glitz in the matrix. No, but I only use the something high gas in it. And you got an outboard motor and a gas oil mix. What's the best gas to use for them motors? Just regular gas, unleaded? Boy, it don't have regular no more. It just says unleaded. High octane. Is it better to put that high dollar gas through your motor? I don't mind putting better gas through my outboard. I just run unleaded in my old van. I don't put that high dollar stuff in. They recommend that you should run at least one tank full every 3 months or something like that to it. But I'm fixing to buy some of that seafoam stuff and I'm fixing to run it through my fuel tank on my van. I'm fixing to take the air intake off, put some in a squirt bottle in the van and see if I can't clean them valves and stuff out of there. Get it down to about a quarter of it put through the motor and then the rest up put in the fuel tank, let it run it out, and then change the oil in it. Nobody said I run the cheapest gas available. That's what we done out there. That Ranger boat, I put the just unleaded fuel in. Of course, it's a 70 something model, 77, 76 model. And back in, all I had was regular gas. That old 40 Yamaha was burning. That surprised me at that 115 down there, Johnson motor. Uh, as long as we've owned it, we've only changed spark plugs once, and then we didn't really need to change, put new ones in it then because they were just clean as could be. I mean, it was in good shape, but we went ahead and put new ones in it. When that boat bought, my father-in-law bought that boat. He found it, wanted that boat, didn't want to look around. First one to come across. That dude had water in it that deep, and leaves were that deep, full leaves. Oh, it was. I had to replace the front deck. Uh, the seats were all rotted. Had to buy new seats for it. Oh, it was in bad shape. I don't know why he bought that thing. Then they had to put the motor, take the shop, get the motor running. I told him, I said, man, we need to really. look, if you want to buy one. He come across that boat. And had it. After we got all that fixed, that was a good boat. So my sister-in-law decided to come loose from the truck and went out to the beach field and shut the boat off the trailer. It was just saying we had a problem with it. But it's still a good boat. I'm just afraid to take it somewhere and have the fiberglass redone because they have to take the center strip out, take it separated, and they'll never get it put back together. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh, I hate to leave good company, folks, but I'm going to shut this down. I got stuff I got to go do. Thank y'all for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a good day. Hope everything thaws out for everybody and y'all stay warm. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate y'all for coming in. Bye, everybody. What's that say? Andy said, Russia, we're wearing the same hat. Mine needs washed, though. Mine probably does, too. Cabela's hat. But I'm going to get out of here. I'll holler at y'all later. Bye, everybody.